Only when the CEO saw his wife's dropped cancer diagnosis report did he understand why his wife had been so angry lately. Not only did she splash water on her sister-in-law, but also quarreled with her mother-in-law. It turned out that not long ago, the doctor told the woman she had brain cancer and only 3 months left to live. From then on, the woman decided to completely let loose. So, her first stop was a luxury hotel, where she found an 18-year-old male model. Facing the male model's flirtation, the woman still felt a bit reserved. The male model said since she was out seeking excitement, she should relax and enjoy it. The male model's words made the woman suddenly realize, recalling the past 5 years of her marriage to the CEO, she had always endured the cold ridicule of her mother-in-law and sister-in-law. Her mother-in-law despised her for not having a child in 5 years of marriage. Her sister-in-law insulted her, calling her inferior. When she learned she had brain cancer, with only a few months left to live, she decided to let go of everything from the past, to free herself from worldly constraints and enjoy her life. But just as she was about to indulge with the male model, her husband suddenly burst in, threw money at the male model, telling him to leave. Then he asked his wife if he'd ever treated her badly, why she would do this to him. The wife laughed at this, saying that while her husband had not mistreated her materially, but he had never understood or cared for her. Her mother-in-law and sister-in-law insulted her every day, saying she should make way for the foster daughter because she couldn't have children. So she asked her husband if she was really that useless. The foster daughter was there pretending to be pitiful, explaining that her foster mother couldn't bear to part with her, and that's why she became part of the family. The woman felt disgusted by these words, asking if the foster daughter really liked her second-hand husband that much. Hearing his wife call him a second-hand man, the man instantly became furious. He tightly grabbed the woman's hand, forcibly dragging her back home, determined to have a clear talk today. Once home, his mother started scolding the woman. His sister also chimed in with sarcastic remarks, saying the woman was inferior and didn't know the rules. But they didn't know, the woman was no longer the pushover she used to be. Without a word, the woman splashed water all over her sister-in-law. The man was about to intervene, but the woman immediately erupted in anger, proposing a divorce. The foster daughter was thrilled, but the man disagreed with the divorce. He tried hard to persuade his wife not to divorce. However, the man's actions had already broken his wife's heart. She was now thoroughly disgusted with the family, so she packed her bags and left. The next day, the woman's mother went to the CEO's house, asked her daughter's mother-in-law for money to buy a house for her son, without realizing that her daughter is already in the middle of a divorce with the president. This made the CEO's family think the woman regretted it. The sister-in-law even called to humiliate the woman. The woman received a call from her sister-in-law, rushed back home to explain everything clearly to them.